This could be an interesting build. Let me show you why. As you know, we only have one more house left to place, and I just thought I'd give you a little tour of the area that we have left. Also, who has a thought bubble? Muffy, no! How dare you have a thought bubble? Stop thinking about leaving. I love how you can just force the villagers to stay, even though they're kind of thinking about going. Just like, no, you'll stay here forever. Anyway, here is the size of the area we have. Yeah. Look at it. It's huge. It's absolute massive. We gotta try and do this today. Okay, first things first. First thing is definitely first. Helmet. We need to figure out where our villager is gonna go. So we are doing Roswell's house. We are. And I'm thinking we could just shove him right at the back here. Oh, that's a bit too far over. Maybe if we stick him here. I'm not gonna stick him in yet because we need to figure out how to fill this whole area. This could be a very, very chaotic build. I hope it's not, because for my own sanity, for my own sake, I hope that this build is a nice one. I have ideas. Whether I can do those ideas is another thing. Anyway, here's where our little alligator Roswell is going to go. I was thinking water terraforming, okay? Hear me out. He's an alligator, right? And this could be a little nod to one of my islands that I did but never finished. That was my witch island, which was a swamp island called Thistle. So let's see if we can do that. So in front of his house, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. I think it's 4. I could go with like a real bridge, but I think the real bridges are going to be too much of a pain. So I'm opting for more of a land bridge type thing. Now, I'm not going to show you my whole terraforming process until some of you probably in the comments are going to be like, oh, I wish we could have seen the whole thing. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I feel like that's going to take forever. But I am going to kind of talk you through what I'm doing. And so you'll probably see like different stages of the water terraforming. But anyway, we want to make this look like a swamp, I guess, the best we can without swamp codes. It's not going to look too swampy because obviously the water is blue and I feel like swamps are more green, so we have to just do our little best and hope for the best. That's the new saying. So we just want to measure out maybe to about here. Maybe here is good. And then what we can do is maybe give Roswell a little area for a hobby or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope that this build comes out okay. This could be the worst build I've ever done, or it could turn out to be one of my favorites, but we'll see. I've never really done anything like this before. Like I said, when I did my last swampy type thing, it was with codes. So it was so much easier. You just put the codes down. I could download the codes, but then that means getting rid of a bunch of my other codes. So I can't do that. In case anyone's like, but why didn't you just get rid of the codes? I have no space. Even though there's a lot that I didn't use for this island, I still feel like it wouldn't be enough space because the swamp code that I used was like 30 pieces or something crazy. It was made by Tortuga Crossing anyway. Over on Instagram, go check out the account. Muffy, you cannot be here. Muffy, please. I hope Muffy doesn't become an issue. We love Muffy. We do. It doesn't matter how much you love a villager sometimes. If they're gonna get in the way, it's a pain. Oh, is she just gonna do a little dance there? Right, anyway, I want to bring this all around, make it look as natural as possible, do my best. I think what I'll do is I'll continue to do this. I'll be back once I've done the main terraforming. I mean, obviously I could have done this before I started the video, but then where's the fun in that? You know, what if something interesting happens while I'm doing it and I'm like, wait, everyone needs to see this? I mean, of course there is plenty of stuff I could talk about, but it would then become a podcast. Right? This is not a podcast. This is meant to be a build or like a let's play build. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with this and I will see you when I've done the majority of it. Okay, so it's actually the next day now. I kind of gave up and just came back this morning to do it. So anyway, let me show you the map quickly. So here is what I've done. It's up in the corner. It's nothing special, nothing crazy. It's very basic. I don't know if I'm going to extend it more towards the houses. Don't know yet. Probably not, but it could be a possibility. So we're not going to rule that out completely. But anyway, let's get back to decorating. So now we need to decorate. Yeah, we need to try and attempt to decorate. This could be interesting. I need to go grab more trees because I can't be bothered to grow my own trees. I'm too lazy to grow trees. But we need to decorate all around these little areas. But obviously, I want to put the trees in first because the trees are going to be the most awkward to place. Because some of these, as you can see, are only like 2 squares wide. And then obviously, I don't think a tree is going to go here. It's not going to let me. So we got to plan this out properly. We're gonna do our best. So it will let me put a tree here, which is nice. And then maybe we could do like a decay tree here. So if I start putting down little pieces where leaves could go, at least we can start planning where our trees can go, right? I feel like this is the best way to do this. I didn't know how else I was going to do something like this. Obviously, everything else around it will probably be either mush lamps, leaf piles, flowers, bushes, all that good stuff. All right, maybe a tree here. And then I would like to put a tree here, but it is possible they're gonna be in line though. All right, that might work. Actually, we could put a vine here. A vine might look really nice. Oh, could I stick another something in here? Probably. Let me put some leaves down and try it out. I hope these plots don't fail. I would be so sad if they fail. We could always, I guess, just plant trees. I might do that. I might just go and steal my own trees. That's an option. I might do this. If you don't know what I mean by stealing my trees, I'm basically gonna go buy some saplings from the Nook's Cranny and go around and dig up some of the already grown trees around my island so I can see what they look like already grown. I don't do stunted trees because I always forget about them and I'm too lazy to stunt my trees. Right, we got a few trees on us. Let's see what we can do with what we got. So we got, oh wow, we got 3 hardwoods and 1 cedar. This is not really gonna get us very far, I don't think. By the way, these aren't very swampy trees. They're not. But then what is a swampy tree? A swampy tree is a bamboo tree, right? I don't know. Anyway, right, let's carry on placing holes everywhere. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get a tree in here. Oh my goodness. Nope. Right, I know I'm going to get trees along here, but this can wait for now. This is not important. We need to figure out these wiggly bits. Is there space for a tree here? No. What have you done? Like, have you even used your brain and thought process to plan out about trees? No, I haven't. Okay, right, let's add these leaves. There we go. Beautiful. Right, now a tree should go here. It should. Maybe we could put some more leaves down. We're going to need a lot of giant vines and decay trees, that's for sure. Otherwise, it's going to look really bad, really weird, and I'm not going to like it. Let's be honest. Right, can we get another tree here? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, I would have loved to have had a tree here, but instead, I think I'm just going to put down a mush something or something. It's not very big. We'll see what we can do. Where else can I stick a tree on here? There's not many places. Oh, unless we put a tree here, and then we could possibly stick a tree here, right? Yes, that looks better. Fills out our space much better. Right, let's hop over to this bit. We can put a tree in here and we can also put a tree. No, we can't put a tree. Okay, if that's the case, fine. We're going to put a giant vine in here. This is going to be very much natural decorating today, by the way. I hope you know that. We do have plans for like this area and obviously by Roswell's house, but this main part is going to be a lot of natural decorating. I hope it doesn't take me too long. Right, let's figure out this bit. We can put a tree here. Yes, we can. We can put a tree apparently there. That works. Also, we can put a tree. Oh no, wrong spot. Maybe here. By the way, if you ever want to plan your trees out, it is best to dig holes like this because it helps make planning a lot easier. Obviously, if you're me, you're just going to rage at the tree placement anyway, so it doesn't really make too much difference, but it might help someone out there. Also, I'm very excited. We're getting so much closer to the winter season. Well, December. I have big plans, like huge plans. I hope you're excited. You should be excited. If you're not excited, you should be excited, okay? I'm literally working so hard. I'm working so ridiculously hard to get this, to make it happen. I hope you all enjoy it, that's for sure. Right, anyway, let's get this done. All right, that should be okay for now. Oh, do we have this last little island? Of course we do. This last little island needs doing. Right, let's do this. A tree here and a tree here, and then we're gonna put a fake tree here. Well, not a fake tree, a giant vine or something. You know what I mean at this point. Let's count the holes. So we got 3 there, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So that's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my gosh, we need 14 trees. I'll be back in a minute when I've got my 14 trees from around my island. I am back with my trees. Let's go on a planting spree. So there we go. There's all our trees planted for now. At least for now. Now what I want to do is go around and just decorate all these little bits, I guess. This could take me a little while. Okay, so I customized a bunch of stuff. We're going to see what we can do. I don't have any giant vines, so I'm going to have to go get those, but that's fine. Right, let's put down stuff though. So I do have like things like mush lamps, which don't go in the place that I want them to, but it's okay. Turn it off. So yeah, we just want to place some things around before we go and add flowers and bushes. I don't want to fill up the whole area with just flowers and bushes. I want it to look somewhat interesting to look at. So that's why we're going to go around and do these things. Oh, mush low store. We cannot put you in there. Why not? Wait, am I never going to be able to put anything in there? Okay, fine. If you're going to be this way, fine. We're just going to put the mush low store here instead. Haha, you cannot stop me, game. Right, maybe we could put like a little mush low store here too. It works. Right, let's just put stuff everywhere. Let's just get to it. We got a lot to fill, a lot to do. Adding the wheat field is not so bad because obviously we can walk through the wheat field. It's just I don't want to add the big things and be stuck not being able to decorate everywhere else around it. So that's what I was like, right, we gotta use our brain here, use our brain power and try and work this out in the best way possible, the easiest way possible. We can't see the bit over here, so I don't know what's the point in me putting this pillar here. So we pick it up, put it over here. It might look better because you'll be able to actually see it properly rather than not be able to see it at all. That's how we need to use our brain, okay? We need to use our brain in this way. Because like I was saying, you could easily just put stuff everywhere, but then what's the point if you can't really see it or you're not going to see it as much? You might as well use your items to their full potential. Okay, so there's another spot for us to put maybe a something. I say a something because I don't know. Right, let's add wheat field. Let's put wheat field here. Wheat field is great. You know, it just gives you that little bit of something that you need. It is a something. Oh, I did pick up a ruined archway. Where are you? Ruined arch. Are you going to look good here? That's not where I wanted you. To be honest, I might use this for something else, although that looks pretty awesome. I have an idea. I don't want to use this for this now. I'm going to use this for something else in just a bit. Let's add something else here instead. We do have pillars, so maybe we could just use a pillar, like a broken one. There we go. Looks much better. We want to put these pillars in first because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use them and then they look stupid because you can't see them. Right, let's add another low stall. There we go. I'm going to need more stuff, that's for sure. Although, am I going to need more stuff? Probably just going to need wheat field, if I'm being honest. Wait, I didn't want you there. I wanted it to be wheat field, not mush lamp. All right, here we go. Okay, this is looking fun so far. We need to add some bits over here though because it's looking a little plain over this side. So if we put in our mush lamp, turn it off, and then if we chuck a wheat field in front of it, it should fill it out quite nicely. Yeah, there we go. And maybe a wheat field over here too. By the way, this island is starting to lag. It is. I think it's because of all the wheat field I've been using, but we kind of expected it. If you're going to use wheat field, you need to be serious with yourself, okay? You need to be like, right, this is going to lag. Even if I just put one piece of wheat field down, it's going to lag. It's just the rules. At this point, wheat field equals lag. Right, we are going to need more wheat field. We have nothing over this side. Oh my gosh, what did you do? Just forget? Did you just forget this side? Right, turn it off. There. I don't like those lamps on, especially for this theme. I liked them at first because they give it a green glow, and then I was like, wait, there's no green. There's no green on my island. Anyway, I need to go get some giant vines because I'm going to need those to fill in some of these spots. I don't know how many of these spots though. Let's put some mush lamps down first. Not mush lamps, mush parasols down first, and then see how many giant vines I might need. I feel like that could be our best option here. I'll pop you down. There we go. We're going to put a giant vine on this one. So we need at least one there. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I don't get stuck. I think we might need one there. Right, let's try and like wiggle our way through. Okay, let's put one here. What do you mean no? There's plenty of room. There we go. I told you there was plenty of room. It was like, no. Wait, I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, giant vine or mush? I think the mush parasol looks good. We could stick a giant vine this side. I think this side I'm going to put a giant vine because obviously that will give us some height over there. I'm thinking 2 giant vines here. So maybe if we grab 1, 2, 3, 4. How many giant vines do I need? Should we just grab 10 and we'll be okay? I think we'll be fine with 10. I'm going to go grab some giant vines. I will be right back. I have returned with giant vines. And I also picked up a bunch of wheat field, so we should be good. Right, before we pop giant vines in, I'm going to quickly go and grab a load of bushes just in case we end up blocking the way. Also, Rodeo is here. He's not just here, he's fishing. Hi, Rodeo. He's cute. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I do. I love Rodeo. I think he's a sweetheart. He's never done anything to annoy me. Okay, let's start putting in our giant vines. I hope I got enough. I think I grabbed 15, so hopefully... Hopefully that should be plenty, right? Right, let's get across here. Right, we want to start filling in some of these areas with bushes. Or not. Why not? Why can't we put a bush here? Oh, we can. It was just lying to me. Right, also, we're going to need to put flowers in. I've just realized this. Let's just do everything. Let's avoid putting the big things in and just put the bushes and the wheat field in, and then we'll figure out the giant vines. I also need to grab some flowers, but as you can see, my bags are pretty full. I need to pick you up because you're in the way because I want to put a bush behind here. Oh my gosh. There we go. Looks lovely. Maybe we could stick a bit of wheat field here. Maybe a bit of wheat field. Go. There we go. A bit of wheat field always works. I am obviously going to not just add just flowers. I think some weeds would do this area justice as well. We'll grab the weeds in a minute. I'm starting to get through some of the stuff in my bag. So, right, let's put a bush behind here. Ta-da! What's in this gap? Nothing right now because wheat field. Look at that, beautiful. Now that we've used some of the wheat field up, I'm going to quickly grab some flowers just so we can add those in. I want to finish each little island section like completely before I move on to the next little island section so we don't get confused, we don't get stuck, everything just will flow nicely. That's the idea anyway. Okay, let's whack in a flower here and whack in a flower there. Nice. I didn't grab the weeds because I forgot. We'll grab those in a minute, don't worry. Right, let's put you here. Maybe we could stick a bush over here. I would like to put a bush here. I don't know if this is going to be a pain. We'll soon find out if I need to dig it back up. Now we should be able to add our giant vine in, right? Ahaha, yes. Yes, we can. And now the flowers. Oh my gosh, this is a process, that's for sure. Right, because we don't want to block ourselves in, we're going to have to be careful what we stick down. So wheat field is fine. And that is it. There we go. There's one little island complete. Right, let's do this little bit here. Oh my gosh, we've blocked it in already. It doesn't matter. Where are we going? I didn't mean to jump across. All we want to do is stick a flower here. Just like that. There you go. Okay, now we have this space here. Let's chuck in our giant vine because we shouldn't be blocked now. There we go. Perfect. Oh, it's looking so fun. I'm actually liking how this is coming out. I do feel like I'm gonna need some weeds. I need more flowers. I've already used all the flowers. The only problem with doing natural islands is you use up a lot of flowers, a lot of weeds, a lot of wheat field, a lot of everything. Everything gets used up. I think I've said this before. I feel like I changed my mind quite often though. I really do enjoy doing natural islands, but they do cause burnout sometimes, especially when you're doing like these filler bits. I feel like you can get so burnt out by doing these. You know, putting loads of flowers down, putting loads of bushes and wheat field and trees, it's boring. It truly is. I'm quite fortunate though, because I get to just ramble on and talk to everyone else. I mean, something like this would probably be easy if you were streaming, because you could just talk to everyone and you'd be fine. But just doing this on your own, it is boring. Anyway, let's get back to our little island. Oh my gosh, look how much we have left to fill. Why does it have to be so much? I can't get over there, please. Go. There we go. Right, bush can go in here. I don't care about behind it because to be honest, you can't see that. Another little flower. There we go. So we're not blocked in. And then I think I'm going to stick a flower here. And then probably another flower over here just so we're not blocked in. Like I keep saying, because I have this thing about being blocked in, of course. Imagine if you did an island that was just all bushes, like a big maze that was bushes. That would be interesting. Don't tempt me. Like, I've always been curious to try a theme that's absolutely outrageous that no one would want to visit because it's just crazy. Maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe it could be a challenge. Maybe we could do Bush Island Maze Challenge. I don't know. Something like that. I feel like if I had another Switch, I probably would. I have one Switch and I use my partner's Switch because I know a lot of you ask, how do I have two islands? That is why. I use mine and I use his. Oh, see? Look at him. He's so sweet. Oh, he's adorable. Ignore the balloon. But look at him. I think he's cute. Okay, I love Rodeo. Is there any love for Rodeo in the comments? If you love him, give me a big red heart, okay? Big red heart for Rodeo. I've used up nearly all my flowers. How is this even possible? Also, just while I'm doing this, I might as well talk about it. If you haven't subscribed, first of all, why not? Why have you not subscribed? If you're watching the video and you're enjoying it, subscribe. Because when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing some crazy Animal Crossing challenge. Yes, you know, like those 30-day challenges that you see. Well, I'm doing something completely different, but along those sort of lines. You know what to do. Subscribe. And that's when we hit 10,000 subscribers, and only if we hit it by the end of the year. If we don't hit it by the end of the year, there is no Animal Crossing challenge. Right, anyway, back to it. Right, let's just pack it up with flowers. It's the best thing to do, right? Flowers. Oh, this one's a very purple island. I'm not mad at that. I like purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Actually, in fact, when I was younger, lilac and purple were my favorite colors. Like, I adored those. Any shade of purple, actually, I loved. So yeah, that's something. There you go. A little bit of information about me. My favorite color isn't purple now. I do like purple still. It's just not my favorite. I prefer green. I love the color green. Mostly like a light green though. I prefer lighter greens rather than, you know, like luminous greens and stuff. Although I would really love to do a luminous green island one day. I think that could be fun. This is going back to like doing the crazy theme ideas, crazy island ideas. Luminous green. Should we do one? Should we? Oh my gosh, can we get through? Should we do a luminous green island theme? Let me know. I guess it would be a slime island. Right, can we squeeze back through? Because I want to be able to put this giant vine in. Also want to put a bush here so it blocks this gap so no one can jump across anymore. No one's going to be able to get through this bit, by the way. And if you don't stop and appreciate this part and take pictures and post it on your social medias and tag me, I'm going to be so upset. I want you to put a hashtag. This took a long time, okay? Maybe we should just start a hashtag trend on Twitter for Animal Crossing. ACNH took a long time. I don't know. Something like that. ACNH time. I don't know. Just come up with something and let me know. And I will join in. I will join in with this fun craze that we're about to start. I feel like more people should get back into Animal Crossing though, by the way. I feel like it's so fun. I know a lot of us got burnt out. And if you're burnt out but you want to play and you get your like Animal Crossing fix from watching videos, first of all, thank you for watching videos, because obviously that means you're watching my video because you're listening to me right now. But also, just delete it. Just reset it. Even if you don't have a treasure island, I mean, don't do it if you think you're going to regret it. My mum always taught me, when in doubt, go without. So if you're in doubt about resetting, don't do it. If you are 100% sure that you want to reset, then of course, go for it. Or if you're like 99%, then yeah, just do it. What's to lose? Just all your stuff, all your villagers, they'll be gone forever, but you could always get them back. And if you have treasure islands, even better, because you can just go to the treasure islands and get all your stuff back. Will it take time? Yes, just play it slowly. Just play it at your own pace. Do what you want to do. And anyway, I've been rambling so much in this video. I apologize. I apologize for all the rambles. Have I run out of bushes? I've run out of bushes again. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get some. Right, okay, I'm just looking around and I think I've finished. I think I've finished the little island sections. I'm hoping so. It looks like it looks really good. Like, it looks fun. It's a good massive area filler. So if you need a filler idea, fill it with lots of waterscaping and cute little islands, and then fill the islands with stuff. I feel like now we can actually work on some house decorating. And also we have a little area just across from here that we need to decorate as well. I think first things first is I need to get my storage shed so it's closer, so I don't have to walk all the way around this way every single time. I know I've got this patch to decorate, but it can wait, honestly. Honestly, it will wait. We don't need to do too much to it today. Okay, so here we are. Let's put our stuff on here. I'm not going to decorate the rocks. I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but I'm not. I don't want to. I don't enjoy it. It will burn me out. Even the beaches will burn me out, so I'm not going to do it. Right, now, since we need to put Roswell's house in, we will do that in a second, but we want to put down some fences first. So let's just go along the back here with the vertical board fence like I did for the other houses, and it's pretty much the whole way along the back of the island. I'm like, no, you shall not see the sea. Right, there's our lovely fencing. It looks very nice. And then we want to go and put in some barbed wire fencing as well, just to scare everybody off. You know, we want to scare everyone off. They're not supposed to be here. Roswell, by the way, is a sweetie, so don't be scared of Roswell. He will probably just make you tea. He'll make you a nice cup of tea, or he'll make you a nice hot chocolate, whatever your warm drink preference is. And if you don't like warm drinks, there's always swamp water. I'm going to pick this piece back up quickly because I want to do the dirt path first. I'm not going to go all the way up to the square because we do need to put Roswell's house in, but I'm literally leaving that till last minute. Of course I am, like I do with most stuff nowadays. Right, let's plot out where we're going to put some trees. We're going to put a tree here, and then I'm going to cover this area in giant vines again. I like the giant vines. They definitely make it feel a little bit more mystical. So there we go. A giant vine can go there. We still have a few left. Obviously going to stick more trees in, so I'm probably going to stick a tree here and a tree here, and this will be a bush. I think I might put log stakes along here to use as a fencing. That could be a good idea, right? Obviously I'm not going to put them all the way along because I'm going to need to get through to get to my storage shed because we have nowhere else to put anything anything anymore. Maybe we'll give these kind of like a little wiggle round like this. Ooh, yes, it makes it look much better. Give it a little push as well. Oh yes, I like how that looks. It looks more like a fence. I realize there's a gap here. This gap is going to bug me. Right, change of plan. We're going to pick all this up just so we can stick one thing in. That's how Animal Crossing goes. I'm just going to stick a flower. I think a flower is our best option at this point. But you might be thinking, why did you have to pick everything up? Because then I need to put the barbed wire fencing back down to make sure it looks the same and all that, you know. It's hard work being an Animal Crossing fence layer. A tree could go here, possibly. Like this. Although we have this huge gap. Right, this is not going to go well. Maybe we pull you across. At least we'll be able to get wheat field in or a bush, right? I'm really fearing the day that my shovel breaks. This is my last gold shovel, by the way. So I'm kind of scared about that. Let's put some code down. Let's do this. Let's put some of the wood code down that we have. I know we've been using it as like a fake bridge, but we also need it for a little bit of decking for Roswell's house. By the way, I probably asked this. I don't remember because I filmed most of this yesterday. Who's your favorite alligator? I don't need you to tell you mine. I think you will probably guess. If you want to guess my favorite alligator, feel free. But if you get it wrong, shame. Unless you're new. Of course, if you're new and you get it wrong, that's fine. Now we have to fill these gaps in with 5 trees. All right, I'm going to grab 5 trees. I was thinking, and I'm thinking this, that the other area that I have planned for this build as well, we may leave that until the last build. So I have one more last build that I was going to do. It was going to be the campsite. Oh no, if I put the wrong one down, I have, it's fine. I don't want to pick it back up. It will do. As I was saying, the last build was going to be the campsite. Oh, what? I've buried the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, right, this is going well. Let me try and attempt to say this again. The last build was meant to be the campsite. But I've had a brain moment and I'm like, I don't want to do the campsite. I don't think I could fit the campsite in with this build. So we're going to be doing something else instead. And I'm thinking because this build still isn't finished and I still have lots to do, I feel like maybe we should do the last build with the little area that's on the left side next to the house area that we built in one of my previous builds. I think that could be a better idea. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So sorry if you were looking forward to that area. I'm going to leave it till the next video because otherwise I'm going to be so tired. By the end of this, I'm just gonna be so tired. This is already such a long recording. I don't even know. It's stretched over 2 days. So I don't even know, I don't know how long it's gonna be. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I hope that's okay. Now let's get to work and finish in this bit. I feel like we're in the long home stretch or whatever it's called, whatever people say. We're there. We're getting there. We want to put a bush here. I know I do. I want to put a bush here, but I'm going to wait because I want to be able to get through to be able to get to my storage shed. And I don't know where else to put my storage shed right now because we're running out of space. We're nearly finished this island, which is absolutely crazy. Right, I want to put a code in here. I think I said this before, but I didn't do it. I probably got distracted by something else, let's be honest. Right, let's pop our code there. And then let's chuck in a wheat field. I do have more wheat fields. It's just my bag was full, but it's fine. Let's add a bush and then maybe a little flower in here just to break it up a little bit. Add a little bit of color, Also, I want to bring this whatchamacallit over. Yeah, this is it. This is what I want. A whatchamacallit. Also, I'm going to move Roswell in the next few minutes. We need to do it. It needs to be done. He needs his house here, so we know what we're doing. Hopefully, he's not sick. I think that's the most annoying thing about this game. And it's happened too many times to me to count. And to feel like it's just a one-off, But I hate it. And I mean hate it. When you have to move a house, you go to move it, you go speak to Tom, you go through all the dialogue, and he's like, by the way, so-and-so is sick, so they can't move. And I'm like, you just made me sit through all of that dialogue for you to tell me that person is sick. I hate it. It's the most annoying thing. It's becoming my pet peeve. And like I said, it shouldn't happen as often as it does to me, but it does. I feel like every single island, at least one villager is sick before I try to move them. And I'm not happy with it anymore. Oh gosh. I feel like that's become my pet peeve for this game. There's a lot of pet peeves. Obviously, we all have different pet peeves for this game, but that's my biggest one at the moment. I just can't stand it. I'm like, don't be sick. Like, they only have a cold. If I can go go over to your house, give you medicine, and you'll be fine in the next 24 hours. You're not that sick. Okay, stop exaggerating. You have a cold. You can still move house with a cold. Okay, so I'm gonna stick something big on there, but I want to fill in that little gap there first. All right, I have some stuff, but I feel like I don't think it's gonna fit now. I feel like I've convinced myself that this area was 4 and not 3 wide. Let's instead just change the way we're doing things. I want to add another medicine chest, but I feel like it might be too much. Yeah, see, it's too much now. That's okay. Right, maybe we push you over, right over like this. We could put something else there instead, probably a barrel, and then add a counter table because for some... It's found the wrong way. Because for some reason, there is a counter table in the middle of nowhere that Roswell has set up. I want to add other things in here other than just the wheat field. So let's just chuck down a little bit of a custom code. Let's pop one there and then let's pop on the other side. And then we'll put maybe some mush items on top just to break everything up a little bit. This island has started to become very repetitive. I feel like that's just the norm when you're doing a more natural island or natural parts to an island. It's normal for it to feel like it's the same, right? I think add a mush partition here. I think I picked one up. I did. I picked one up. I could have sworn I did. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did. Right, we need to fill in our last little bit of gap here. I was meant to grab wheat field. I know that, but do you know what? For now, it's fine. Just leave it like this. No one's going to be bothered. No one's going to go, oh, you should have put wheat field there. Because I was just like, well, I didn't. Right, I do have some wash lines, but I think I'm going to put those along the jetty or whatever it's called, the bridge. Okay, mush partition can go in there. It kind of blocks it off a little bit. I kind of like it. Might stick something else mush like here or maybe candles. Okay, so Roswell, he sells little pots. He makes these little vases and these little pots and containers and he sells them. So that's his role. I've decided this a long time ago. It's not something I just came up with on the spot, so don't think I'm just being random. But anyway, he sells these little pots of stuff. I think it's kind of cute. I think it's cute. Rather than him being spooky all the time, I feel like just making him a little bit misunderstood is kind of adorable. All right, let's add another pot here. Yeah, he sells little pots, see? Are you going to be able to get through? Probably not. Right, let's add his little spooky lantern in here. We're going to turn it round. Turn it off, turn it around. There you go. Now, the next step is to move his house in because that's the only thing we have left to do. I just want to put a few more things around, like little metal pots. There you go. Give it a push forward. Oh my gosh, it looks kind of cute. Okay, I'm obsessed. Now we can go and put our bush in. I can pick my stuff up and put our bush in. Do we have a bush? We have one last bush. Look at it. Just sat there waiting for me to use it. Let's put our one last bush in. Ta-da! Now we've filled in the area. Now we need to go get Roswell's house, put him in place. And whoa, I forgot. I picked up some clothesline for Roswell. I did customize these, but you can't really tell. See, you can get through, but you know, he's got to do his washing. An alligator has washing, you know. And then maybe we could just scatter some more of these vases and stuff around. Maybe like this. This could be fun. I would put another one here, but I feel like Rodeo is so busy fishing. He's just going to block the way. He has no care. Rodeo has no care. There we go. Although this looks kind of fun. I kind of like it, but we're going to need to get Roswell's house, move him in, and then we'll do a quick walk around. Ignore this. This is bare for now. I will do this later. Okay, so here is the lovely kind of swampy area that we tried to do. I think it came out really nice. I really love all the colors. They definitely match all the rest of the island. I do need to work on this area here in front, of course, but I will do that later on. We also can walk along this area here, which will lead us to Roswell's house, and Roswell's actually here to greet us. And then when you get to Roswell's house, you can see that he likes to make pottery. So he likes vases, pottery, all that good stuff, but it's quite a simple design idea for his house, but I really like it. I think it was a perfect space filler, and also I think Roswell likes it. So there it is. That was Roswell's house. He's here to bid you farewell, or he's just walking off himself. Anyway, I had fun building this. It was quite a challenge. It did take me quite a long time, especially all the water terraforming and all the placing of trees and bushes and stuff, but anyway, I think it came out great. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. Have the bestest of days, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.